a lot of drama stuff going on. I'm just gonna catch up with it tomorrow. It's really... Yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah, we're just gonna play some Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. I have both of them now. Thank you to Optic Decay. It ain't morning. It's like 9. It's like something 30 at night. I love Metal Gear Solid Oh, I can only do that if I play CSGO, Jacob. Yeah, you made it like right at the beginning. Adrian, do you sleep? Everywhere, man. I'm gonna have to get sick. Trax also doesn't know what sleep is.
She told us
Oh, that's not nice. Poor man.
Don't worry, I kept my word. She didn't suffer long. Here. You earned it. How's it feel to play the traitor? No more war games. You're a real man now, soldier. Give my regards to your boss when you get home.
"10 days ago, we got reports that Paz was still alive.
She survived.
She was rescued by a Belizean fisherman who found her drifting in the Caribbean.
So what's the plan? Silence her before we're compromised?
No. I've got something else in mind. Our friends at Cypher suspect Paz could be a double agent. She's being held for interrogation at a camp on the southern tip of Cuba.
Black site. Nice. A slice of American pie on communist soil, and out of U.S. legal jurisdiction.
The upcoming inspection of Mother Base has to be connected somehow. The timing's too perfect.
The UN's nuclear inspection.
My guess is they're trying to corroborate Paz's leak.
We're an army without a nation.
Word of our capabilities gets out, and we'll have the whole world out to shut us down. Having an American private intelligence agency involved's bad news. Cypher's the ones who sent Paz to us in the first place.
She knows their true nature.
Right. Paz is our only link to Cypher. If she's still alive, we need her on our side.
Trojan horse is in! This pirate crackdown's a go! Move!
I want to see his sidekick. Good dreads. I just like that. I love metal, but there's something in like
So who's the other target?
That would be Chico. He's being held in the same area as Paz. Last radio contact was 40 hours ago. Find them both. Bring them back alive. Enter the compound from the south cliff. Secure Chico and Paz, then report back from the rendezvous point.
Right. Boom. Is that better? Can you hear me now? Okay, cool.
We'll send a chopper from across the Cuban border. You should be back at Mother Base in time for lunch. You'll probably just miss our guests. The only catch is you go in
The
solo.
rumble features on
The politically sensitive nature of the mission means backup is not an option.
Fine. I like some alone time now and then.
I'll catch up on the drama. Just kidding, right now.
I'm in front of the prison camp.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
What's that supposed to mean?
Kept you waiting, huh?
I want to know how he lost his eye. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I decided to just do this. Because it's like everyone was going through like 24 hours of Baked Alaska just imploding on himself. So I was like, I'm gonna play a game. I watched most of it.
Chico and Paz are being held in an old
Nothing's wrong
unused
with
part of
me
the compound. Get
That's
inside
cool.
and head northeast.
Mission info has been
This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Before you go any further, use your binoculars to recon the area. What do you see? Press the call button to get more intel. You could either break through the fence or go around. What do you think? It'd be a good idea to study the layout and enemy posts before going inside. A watchtower. Don't get spotted. Your binoculars are equipped with a directional microphone. You should be able to listen in on whatever they're pointed at. It's a guard. Don't let him see you. Avoid combat whenever possible.
Who are they with?
Beats me, man. Green Berets, SEALs.
Those ain't no jarhead birds, I can tell you that. Some paramilitary setup?
Well, some of the guys are saying... You know what? Best we just drop this, right?
Sure.
If you ready your weapon while crawling, you can move horizontally left or right. If you do that holding the dash button, you'll move faster.
Yes, I do.
We had no more than a dozen guys at Barranquilla. Some of them with barely enough gear to protect themselves. Now here we are, not 1 year later, over 300 men strong. But the way I see it, this is still our 0 hour. Once this mission's behind us, I want to pitch you some ideas about expansion. Keep low. You can check the controls on the pause screen. To climb an obstacle, press the action button.
I'll climb it in a second. Go away.
There's a guard up there. If you're going to eliminate him, use a gun.
If I can get, I don't know if I can get him that far away. Dead? I think he's dead. Okay, I figured out reload. Might have to go defile a corpse. Maybe.
Now head east to the old prison area. You can bring up the target's location on your iDroid.
Marker placed.
Damn it. I'm just gonna waste all of my ammo trying to pull the truck. Okay, apparently I can't shoot that far long range.
You should move the bodies of enemies somewhere out of sight. Eyes open, boss. Contact me if you need advice.
Okay. There is no scope. Jesus. Oops. Sorry, dude. God damn it. Well. Yeah, fuck it. I don't know where anything is. Do you though? I'm just gonna employ my old method of just kill everybody.
That's the old prison area. The targets are there.
I get through? Can I get through? Please? Damn it! Oh well.
Boss, what happened?
Restart from checkpoint, or continue from checkpoint. Oops.
This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Head for the old prison. You'll find the targets there. You should move the bodies of enemies somewhere out of sight. Eyes open, boss. Contact me if you need advice.
No, you don't. Wait, where are you? Okay. Come at me, bro. I'm just gonna keep doing that. mean, they aren't exactly shooting at me anymore, so I mean, well, they're kind of shooting at me still. Oh no, there he is. Oh, way too much fun. Nope. I'm just gonna leave a pile of bodies. You were saying?
Now head east to the old prison area. You can bring up the target's location on your iDroid.
Marker placed.
I wonder if I can get the jump on him.
CP, this is Zulu 1. I just saw someone suspicious. Checking it out. Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your guard up. Out. CP, this is Delta 2. We finished our search of the area. Couldn't find anyone. Over. This is CP. Understood. Don't let your guard down. They could still be in the area.
Shit. How did I... Or, she's doing well for someone who's being seen. Yeah, I do that. Oh, yeah, my stealth is very, very special. Is he asleep? I think he's asleep. No, he's not. I don't do stealth so well. Holy shit. Damn straight you lost sight of the enemy.
Understood. Watch yourselves. Don't let them flank you. Out.
I found the right one. Oh shit, frankly my dear donated 3603, probably because the number on the screen was bothering him. Yeah, he made it an even number. Thank you, man. We're setting my for 2. Win faster.
Chico, it's me.
Worst item I'd ever for 2. Worst item I'd ever for 2. Win faster.
No! Go away! Go away! No, man. Let me out of here, please. Get off me! Get off!
Chico, keep it down.
Go away! Right over here. Hey, you gotta let me out! You let me out, go!
No, I'm just really bad at stealth. Good night.
Calm down. Don't fight it.
Chico does need to shut the fuck up. Yeah, I find them and I kill them. I used to be really good at these games. I just haven't played an actual one in so long. Like, my Snake Eater playthrough was literally nothing but slit throats.
I got Chico.
And Boss?
Not here.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Is Chico able to walk?
Hold on. Not gonna happen.
You'll have to carry him out there. Okay, boss, change your plans. Haul Chico over to the rendezvous point. We'll get Posse's whereabouts out of him once he's calmed down.
I don't know what's going on Andy's stream right now.
Mission info has been
I
updated.
marked the RV on your map. Okay, now carry Chico there.
Okay.
Map has been updated.
I'm gonna guess that I have to go around. Not a good guess. Okay, let's see if I can do this without being seen. There's 2 of them. Go away! Go to sleep. Come on. There you go. Night night. Oh, shut up. Crying? There's no crying in baseball.
The RV's just a little further. Great. You reached the RV. Put the target down for a minute. How's he doing?
Snake. I love how he just throws him down.
Chico, where is Paz?
She's dead.
When was this recorded?
She's dead.
Okay, now use your iDroid to call the chopper for pickup.
Buzz!
On your feet.
Okay.
Chico was taken out of his cage. Did he leave the tape recording while he was being moved? Paz might be up ahead. I hear vehicles. And a flag. Must be near the heliport. A gate. Chico left the tape on record while he was being moved. Try using what you hear to find Paz. If you're still not sure, listen to the tape again.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone confirmed.
Roger that chopper request. It's headed your way now.
This is Morpho, arriving shortly at LZ. This is Morpho, on station at LZ.
Put the target on the chopper.
Mission info.
What's wrong, boss? Mission abort? If you want to continue the mission, move away from the chopper.
I heard about Paz's tapes.
Yeah. Why do you think she'd leave him behind? And that diary?
Whatever it was, her commitment was wavering. That much is clear.
So she was leaving clues to help us.
No way to know for sure. And the ocean's not giving her back.
November 4th, 1974. At the outskirts of Barranquilla, Colombia. Contact with Big Boss successful. Zadornov posed as my professor, but Big Boss took one look and knew he was KGB. However, he does not seem to suspect me. To him, I am just a peace-loving student, and another victim of the CIA. We asked him to drive the CIA out of Costa Rica. To him, this means betraying his country. His forces are smaller than anticipated. They drift from place to place with nowhere to call home. That provided us an opportunity, so we seized it. Zadornov offered them a plant off the Costa Rican coast to use as a base. As expected, Miller jumped at the chance. Although initially reluctant, Big Boss came around when Zadornov played him the tape. All because the voice on it sounded like his mentor, the boss. Naked Snake, the man who once saved the world from the brink of nuclear war. Awarded the title of Big Boss for his service. He later became a mercenary, abandoning both his title and his country. To him, that honor was steeped in the blood of the boss, the mentor he was forced to eliminate. Exceptionally charismatic, he possesses unparalleled combat and intelligence-gathering abilities. His only discernible weakness is her. This operation hinges on how effectively we can exploit that. Kazuhira Miller is Big Boss's lieutenant. Half Japanese, half American, he once served in Japan's self-defense force. Though he and Snake first met as enemies, they discovered a common bond and together built their private army, with Miller directing business and administrative affairs. He comes off as shallow, but his true intent is hard to read. I must be careful. All that is clear is his infatuation with Big Boss. With East and West fighting over its control, Central America is now the most contested region on Earth. CIA Central American Station Chief Coldman has developed Peace Walker, a fully AI-automated, fail-deadly nuclear launch system with which he aims to reignite the Cold War. Snake's new objective in Costa Rica is to prevent that. Zadornov's, or should I say, the KGB's plan is to play the two sides against each other, turning the entire region red. Not one of the three parties realize they're all just pawns in Cypher's hands.
Still searching
Cypher
for boss?
watches
Try
all.
interrogating some of the Marines. They must know something. Put the squeeze on them.
Mother Base has developed rapidly since being
I
established
still
in the
bit me.
Caribbean Sea.
I'm itchy.
They recruit more personnel daily, and already their mercenary services are turning a profit. Big Boss's leadership and charisma, and Miller's business acumen drive this impressive growth. Furthermore, joining forces with a faction of the FSLN has expanded their power even more. They have even commenced their own weapons development program. All is proceeding according to Cypher's will. I could not be more pleased. Snake's pursuit of Peace Walker led him to an AI modeled after the boss's thought patterns. It was incomplete, but, somewhat ironically, making contact with Snake was the necessary finishing touch. Meanwhile, the scientist behind Peace Walker's locomotive control, Huey, defected to Snake's army. His presence has greatly accelerated weapons development at Mother Base. I failed to anticipate Coldman's madness, but nuclear war was averted. However, this was only after the boss AI on board Peace Walker sank itself to the bottom of the lake, in what could be likened to suicide. The boss laid down her gun, choosing to sing for peace instead, and Snake, himself a gun, parted ways with her. In doing so, he reclaimed the title he once abandoned. He is Big Boss. Zadornov has been detained. Since this leaves my cover identity without a guardian, the Mother Base staff has taken me in. I am now better placed than ever to monitor their internal affairs. Everything continues to unfold according to plan. The developer of the boss AI, Dr. Strangelove, has also come to Mother Base. With her and Huey's expertise, they can now develop a weapon capable of matching Peace Walker. Development on the bipedal weapon is now complete. They call it Metal Gear Zeke. It stands there like some sort of mystical guardian. The soldiers gaze on it with pride and reverence. Big Boss has elected to arm it with a nuclear weapon. As an army without a nation, they seem to feel the need for a deterrent against whatever the world might pit against them. It is a dangerous gambit. Why do such a thing? Their nuclear strategy differs from the Americans and the Soviet Union. The superpowers deter attack by revealing their nuclear arsenals to one another. Snake and his men know that if they were to go public with this, the whole world would unite against them. Business would dry up overnight. So they do not plan on revealing the nuke until necessary. This ace-in-the-hole approach is their idea of a nuclear strategy. Wielding a deterrent, all the while unable to reveal its existence. I wonder if Snake sees how vulnerable this makes them. Yes. Hijack Zeke? Yes, I did indicate that to be our leverage. But I cannot imagine his agreeing to that now. But did you not raise them to safeguard your governance without borders? No, no. I have not forgotten. Cypher watches all. Yes, things are proceeding, but modifying Zeke has not proven easy. I am using Zadornov to buy some time. No, I have not forgotten what you said. However, well, forgive me for asking, but this is you I am speaking to, isn't it, Cypher? I must. I will fight Big Boss. The world must be ruled by a single will. To defy Cypher is a fate worse than death.
To interrogate an enemy, first grab him.
What the?
quiet here. No sign of the enemy. Standing down. Over. This is CP.
This is a one-man infiltration mission, boss. Equipment is the bare essentials. Anything else will be OSP.
As of today, I will be living here at Mother Base. Now my real trial begins. Zadornov was paying my room, board, and tuition, but he has since been captured. I told the man that with no more money from the KGB, I could no longer afford school. He bought my story, and when I said I would be willing to work, he took pity on me and let me stay. For some reason, Miller really pled my case. That was helpful, but the man is still a fool. His men are no better. They think their training makes them strong, but that kind of strength is nothing in the face of true power. And better yet, they wait on me hand and foot, believing I am just a schoolgirl. Looks like I won't be working too hard after all. Just today, while scouting out the living quarters, I saw a group of them in the corner of the deck making a fuss. Going over home, I saw they were feeding a kitten. A bunch of grown hard men, and they're the ones acting like schoolgirls. Look, isn't he cute? What is wrong with them? Disgusting. I just nodded and smiled. I must stay in character after all. I indulged their chit-chat for a few moments. Then one of them asked me to give the thing a name. They had just taken it from its mother. I named it Nuke. I improvised some nonsense about how our compassion for living things can help prevent wars. The men gave me a little fish. I held it out in my palm, and the kitten happily ate it up. What a pathetic, feeble creature. It sickens me. Today, Chico invited me to go fishing with the soldiers. I suppose finding one's own food does have its merit, but I prefer not to be involved in such a degrading task. And their prattling on about fishing being fun is nonsense. I'm not here to find playmates. Nevertheless, distasteful as it was, I went along in order to maintain my cover. Chico thrust a fishing pole into my hands, and we went up onto the deck where several soldiers had gathered. They welcomed us warmly. With so few women aboard Mother Base, I'm treated like a princess. No one suspects I am neither a teenager nor a student. It was nice and sunny, with a gentle breeze and waves. As I cast my line and waited for a bite, the soldiers began to ask me all sorts of questions. As always, I answered according to our predefined scenario, feigning a smile. As I sat there feeding them lies, the fish began to bite, and began to focus on their prey. Chico had his bait stolen by a fish, and got so angry that he stood up and nearly fell into the sea. Everybody laughed. It almost made me want to join in too. At some point, I got a bite myself. The instant after I felt that first gentle tug, the fish yanked the line with astonishing strength, and I let out a cry of surprise. I thought he was going to be huge. It was my first time fishing, and I was a bit flustered, so the soldier beside me helped by supporting the pole from behind. "Reel it in," they shouted. I nodded, turning the handle as fast as I could. I wondered what kind of fish lived below the surface, and thought back to the deep sea dives I had to do as part of training. Those were difficult days, but I remember finding the multicolored fish gliding through the water incredibly soothing. After a hard fight, I pulled it up. To my surprise, it wasn't even half a vara, rather anticlimactic. But I wasn't doing it for fun, so I wasn't the least bit disappointed. Nuke was hovering nearby with an expectant look on his face, so I gave the fish to him. All in all, a thoroughly wasted day. Preparations are coming along nicely. Suspects me of being the one to let Zadarnov out of his cell. Today, Amanda and I taught Cecile how to make gallo pinto. It is a simple home-cooked dish consisting of black frijoles mixed with arroz. It is well known throughout Central America, not just in Costa Rica. So it is no surprise that like Amanda would be good at making it. But I was raised in the States from a very young age, and could hardly even remember my mother's gallo pinto. Having to make chit-chat with that clueless bird lover and the so-called revolutionary was excruciating. And, clueless or not, I wanted to be especially careful around Cecile, the one who actually recorded that tape. Thankfully, Miller and his men seemed to believe I mistook the tape I found for one my friend made. In any case, one can never be too careful. Anyway, the three of us minced garlic and herbs, then cooked them in a pot with frijoles we'd soaked overnight. While waiting for them to cook, we sautéed onions and arroz in a frying pan. Cecile worked the frying pan according to Amanda's directions, but seemed a bit glum. She does have a knack for cooking, though. She is French, after all. We added water to the pan and watched the arroz begin to steam. While we waited, Amanda shared memories of her mother with us. They had been separated because of Somoza. but the taste of her mother's cooking was still fresh in her mind. When the frijoles were ready, we drained the water, stir-frying them with the rest of the vegetables. Quite a complicated process for home cooking. Nonetheless, it kept them occupied. The longer we sat and talked, the greater the chance of my arousing their suspicions. With women, it is not enough to just bat your eyelashes and giggle. It takes a lot of effort to divert attention. When the arroz was done cooking, we folded it into the frijoles and added salsa, stirring the mixture as it simmered. At this point, for some reason, the conversation turned to romance. Why does it have to be that way whenever women get together and chat? Cecile fancies herself to be well-versed in such matters, and gave Amanda all sorts of advice. It was harmless enough, until, to my irritation, she began pestering me whether there was anybody I liked. Not right now, I said, trying to dodge the question. But she pressed on. It's Snake, isn't it? I gritted my teeth and played it coy. Maybe. Cecile nodded and giggled. He is pretty sexy, isn't he? What a ditz. It's all I can manage to just survive. The thought of romance has never once crossed my mind. I have no interest in that kind of man. Soon enough, a rich aroma began to fill the room. The gallo pinto was ready. New came over and rubbed up against our legs, looking for a handout. Unfortunately, it was not the kind of food a cat would like. We let a few of the soldiers have a bite, and then headed off to the mess hall. The home-cooked flavor we'd achieved was a big hit with the men of MSF. Not that we are trying to impress them or anything. Even I could manage a dish like that. Snake enjoyed it too. Let me make this absolutely clear. I have no interest in that man. Football, or soccer as it is known in the States, is extremely popular here. It has not caught on yet in the US, but it has legions of rabid fans all across Latin America. These fans can get so rowdy that it is commonly believed El Salvador and Honduras went to war in 1969 over scuffles in a soccer match. In reality, tensions between the two countries were already high. The match was merely one of the sparks that set them off. But these people are so passionate about this sport that the story seems plausible. Predictably, many of the soldiers here are fans. They have apparently divided themselves into Costa Rican and Nicaraguan teams and started playing each other. To play, you need a ball and 2 goals. The R&D team
Boss, what happened? Boss!
Way too exposed there. Find some cover and stick to it.
Snake, talk
wow.
to me! Snake!
He wanted to fight the barrel and not the people? Way to go, Snake. 10 out of 10.
You're way too exposed there. Find some cover and stick to it. man down.
CP, this is Delta 6. Lost eyes on enemy. Checking last point of contact. Over. This is CP. Understood. Make your check, but proceed with caution. Out.
The enemy's trying to take you out. Contact the target later. They're standing down. Make contact with the target. Boss, get Poss onto the helicopter.
the drop on you. Keep your guard up. Out.
Chopper. Keep an eye out for nearby enemies. They could try to shoot down the chopper.
Stay away.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone confirmed.
Boss, are you sure about this? Call the chopper.
Stop.
Keep an eye out for nearby enemies. They could try to shoot down the chopper.
Please select a landing zone.
Hate me. Hate me all you want. Kill me.
Landing zone confirmed.
Roger that chopper request. It's headed your way now.
CP, this is Delta 6. Just heard a noise. Sending unit to check it out. Over. This is CP. Understood. There's no one available to back you up right now. Exercise extreme caution and proceed alone. Out.
CP,
this is Delta 4. We got a body here. Be on the lookout for intruders.
Arriving shortly at LZ.
targets remaining. Ending attack run and we'll stand by at LZ.
Put the target on the chopper.
Mission info has been updated.
I win. I did so bad. I did so bad. Oh god.
Snake. Snake!
Medic! She's rigged. Damn it, we were set up!
We gotta get it out. No time for anesthetic. We have to open her now.
Hold her down. Hold her down!
Keep her gun in. Breathing stable, no active bleeding. She's clean, I'm closing her up. Hold her steady. It's gotta be a continuous suture.
Control tower, this is Morpho 1. All hummingbirds are on the wing. We'll shake hands, then head back to the cage. Boss, you got a call. Boss, can you hear me?
What's up, Huey?
Our guests are right on time. Document destruction and hangar decontamination are complete. AFVs have been stowed away, and Zeke's on the seafloor along with a nuke. Everyone's got their story straight. The guided tour will be wrapped up by the time you get home.
Make me proud.
By the time they leave, I'll have the IAEA praising us as the poster boys for world peace. Out. Tower, this is Morpho 1. Do you copy? Can't get through. The link seems fine, but...
It's not that it was, like, gross, it's like I'm imagining someone pulling, like, digging through my stomach, and it's just not pleasant feeling at all. At all. This is where Metal Gear Survive kicks off. Holy shit. This is where that big ass void opens up into nothingness, and y'all get sucked in.
Inspection was nothing but a smoke screen. I heard explosions, then... They played us like a damn fiddle! Give it back! This isn't right, that was ours! We built
He looks
it,
like
damn
he's
it.
gonna try and sell me a cheap pair of snakeskin shoes. Where you pay top dollar for them and they turn out to just be some common run-of-the-mill lizard.
Come on, start talking, bitch! Come on, get up and start talking!
Bob, there's...
It's all right, we got it out.
There's another in my...
Your favorite song? Nicola, Bart, immigrants wrongly executed. But their deaths served as a message to others. That ours is a society that murders the innocent. Do you too believe your sacrifice will change the world?
I think this is why a lot of people got really mad about this game, was it was short and they kind of charged full price because Kojima.
Here's to you.
tonight, nothing. Yeah, I know. It's $40 for like an hour to 2 hours for the gameplay. That's really what pissed a lot of people off. This was a gift. Malcolm says, still better than Life is cringe. I think the other missions are in the other game. This is basically a prequel. Or a prelude to the actual game. I have the other one, I downloaded that when I downloaded this one, but this one was only like 3 gigs, maybe? If that. It was a really, really small download. And just, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you do get bonuses for doing this. There's probably like stuff that I could find too, but I'm not doing that on stream just because reasons. But it was really cool because, like I said, I've not played Metal Gear Solid 5 games. I was really looking forward to it, but I really have to thank Optic Decay for getting this for me on sale. This one and the other one. But it was kind of cool to see the start of Metal Gear Survive, because it's like, this is like Metal Gear Solid 5's alternate timeline, like void fissures open up and you get sucked into this alternate reality. I refuse to stop the music, Steven, deal with it. No, Resetamite. I refuse. They are talking to the thought again. Feller keeps flipping off the camera. I have no idea if I'm gonna get copyright struck for this. But I think I already made up in donations what I would have gotten. Thank you to Frankly My Dear, who donated $36.03 to make the number even. I'm donating to my not VidCon fund. VidCon fund. It's late, I'm tired. Yeah, here's the thing that Malcolm, here's the thing that I found very funny. Metal Gear Survive, I would just put the music thing on, and I would just kind of let my character starve to death while the music played while I went out and smoked. And none of those streams got demonetized. They're all fully monetized with all the Metal Gear Solid games, so I think as long as you're playing a Metal Gear Solid game, you're good? I hope. I know Life is Strange, boom, hardcore copyright hit, and you don't really have the, I don't think you have the option to turn off the copyrighted music. So, like, I couldn't monetize any of those streams. Luckily, people donated to my pain. That was very nice. Mostly it was worse Resetamite ever, who I believe threw down $20 to make me play it. How much for you to play Life is Cringe again? Which one? The one that I never finished because apparently they released a new chapter and I kind of didn't do it. Dude, they did actually put the licensed songs in there. There's licensed songs from other Metal Gear Solid games that you can find around the maps. I was playing shit from Snake Eater. Jesus. Turtle Island Turtle really does not want me to play Life is Strange again. Oh, yeah, I don't think so. No idea. I don't remember the Beatles being in that. Then again, I really don't like the Beatles that much. But they are, I just don't think they're as great as everyone thinks they are. That's just me. I'm just letting this play out. me Metal Gear Solid 3 kind of needed it. Snake Eater's my favorite. I always like to see if there's stuff at the end. Because I'm me. Tactical
Cypher's been
espionage
in hiding ever
operation.
since his grand experiment. No one's seen him in years.
Probably
All we
not.
hear are orders delivered by proxy. Except you. You met with him, face to face, in order to contact Big Boss. Tell me where he is. Where is Cypher? Where is Zero? I've never known choice. Where I was born, the language I speak, I've never had the freedom to choose for myself. But you, right now, are free. Do as you will.
This will save Big Boss.
It may.
Will you really kill Zero for me?
Not for you.
All right. Zero is...
The Ho Chi Minh campaign leads to the fall of Saigon and Vietnam's reunification. The Sojourn Apollo spacecraft dock in orbit, first US Soviet peaceful space testing success. I can't read that fast. I wish Scrub was here, but he's probably very, very passed out.
Don't you die on me, damn it.
Sweet.
Keep it dropping.
After credit stuff. Yay!
No response. Hit him again. Clear.
It is really fucking hot in here. Deceived in Left 4 Dead. Oh, that's right. He's deprived of all but pain.
Quite some time. Yes, I know. You would like to know how long. I'm afraid it's been 9 years.
Only one thing remains.
Just to suffer.
The phantom pain.
The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost. Won't stop hurting.
Taking off Venomite. Take it easy, man. I should get no rewards because I was terrible at this. What happened? I don't know what happened. More work is not rewards, I agree. They gave me more work. But I mean, I'm an achievement junkie, so I'll probably end up doing it in my off time. Completion ratio, 6%. Fucking kidding me? Yeah, I'm good for now. Well, you know, thank you everyone for watching. I hope I gave you a decent break from some of the autism that's been going on. But if I quit now, then you guys won't have to wait for the stream to render. I'm doing a service. Also, my Streamlabs is open 24/7. You can always donate to it or purchase a Kumite merch thingy. I don't know. I got links in the description, but I need a cigarette now, and I don't feel like streaming anymore for right this second. I'm probably gonna be on tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll go through some of the Baked Alaska stuff. Probably just going over the clipped versions, because that's way too much autism even for my channel. But anyway, y'all have a good night. I'm gonna do the whole few seconds before I hit stop stream. But yeah, take it easy, guys.